What's going on, everybody? Robert, bridging the Geekdoms here. We got a lot to talk about. I tell you what, it's pretty crazy what happened at San Diego Comic-Con this past week. Let me tell you. So let's first let's do a little bit of chill music here. I think. How about that? Yeah, get down with some music, chill out a little bit. All right, so there was a lot to be excited for and to expect from San Diego Comic-Con this week, and the big thing, really the big thing that everybody was looking forward to was the rumor that Deadline was reporting on Twitter. They kind of alluded to it on Twitter that Henry Cavill would show up and talk Superman during the Warner Brothers panel. And we get to the Warner Brothers panel yesterday. They really didn't show a lot. They didn't. I mean, we got the Black Adam trailer. The Rock came in and did his Rock thing that he does and really just work up the entire fandom into a frenzy that's sitting there at Hall H. And then you had the Shazam family come out and cast come out and talk about that film, as well as show a trailer, and both trailers were good. Shazam I really enjoyed. Black Adam, it is what it is. I don't know why I'm not more excited for this film, because I'm a huge fan of The Rock. I just can't get more excited than I currently am for this movie. I think it looks fine. I think there's nothing wrong with it. The one word that I'm hearing a lot of people say when it comes to this is it just looks generic, and they're not wrong. It does kind of look generic. It looks like your run-of-the-mill superhero film, and not so much even superhero film. It looks like what's been currently going on in the genre right now, where you're taking these villains or these anti-heroes and making them heroes and not focusing so much on their villainous side. And I think that's a problem that we're seeing with Sony, and it looks like it may be coming over into the DC universe as well. The difference is, I think The Rock is not going to allow this film to be terrible like Morbius or Venom was. But let's face it, guys. Let's face it. When you really truly think about it, DC has not been in a good place for a while, and there was a little hope. I think people were really hoping that we were going to get some Henry Cavill coming into the mix. I mean, here it is. Deadline says there's also buzz that Henry Cavill will put in a surprise appearance to talk up more Superman. Now, what happened there? That's my question. What happened with that? Was that something that was just, were they misled? Here's something that I think is a little interesting. Let me see if I can find it here. Here we go. This is what we're going to go with. Still not used to this. Well, I'm not. Well, not going to let me show right now. That's interesting. But, I was seeing things such as people saying things on Twitter like, what do you expect? Actually, this is from the Culture Nerd, but honestly, what did we expect? The old clown management at Warner Brothers told Discovery that fans want and would accept a new, rebooted timeline, and everything will be great after The Flash changes everything. The new management still hasn't even finished their hiring and firing of staff. So Cavill, Affleck, Fisher, etc., the old management wanted them all gone and recast, and they told Discovery that the fans and the audiences would be cool with it. So, are we cool with it? And there's the problem. I freaked out last month or weeks ago, whatever it was. Their mishandling of the biggest superhero of all time is just unacceptable. Superman is the greatest superhero of all time. Plain and simple. There's no other. Here we go. I got it working now. There's no other hero that is as big as Superman. Yeah, Spider-Man's big, and Iron Man got big, and Captain America and Batman, they're all big, but they are not the quintessential superhero. There would be no other superheroes if not for Superman. And the fact that they cannot get their act together at Warner Brothers and DC to create or to make Superman films and push that character forward through the 21st century is absolutely ridiculous and appalling. And everybody at Warner Brothers should be ashamed of themselves. We get this late last week. Could it have been that Warner Brothers actually put this out as a way of getting fans hyped and excited for something, even though they know that they weren't going to do it, to get the Snyder fans excited and watch and go and talk up their SDCC panel? See, here's the thing. I don't think that's what it is. I know that there's a lot of people out there that want to say, yes, that's exactly what it is, but I don't think so. Because if you think, it's not like these panels are live streamed. San Diego Comic-Con does not live stream their panels. Anything that we get is after the fact from people recording on their phones or whatever the studios release on social media or on the internet at all. There's no reason for them to sneakily say, oh, let's tell Deadline this. Cavill, I believe, is off filming The Witcher right now for Netflix. It's possible that they thought that Deadline heard and heard from a source that Cavill would show up. It's very possible, and I'm not gonna criticize Deadline for that, because just like all news outlets, they get told rumors and speculate, and they want to build speculation, and that would be a huge get. If that actually panned out, that would be huge for Deadline. So the fact that it didn't pan out, I'm not going to hold against Deadline. But where did this information come from? Cavill not showing up when it's expected to is a slap in the face to the fans. And I think this is the thing that just worries me a little bit more than anything is when this report came out, I believe it was Thursday or Wednesday or Thursday of last week, why didn't Warner Brothers come out and say, look, we hear you, we see you, your excitement for the character of Superman, but we're not ready to share those details with you just yet, and leave it at that. Then there would have been no speculation, and then they would not have the backlash after the fact. Because weeks ago they said, look, this is going to be a small panel, we're just going to focus on the films of this year. That was already expected. And I get that it's not Warner Brothers' job to fix rumors and false scoops and such. But this is a big one, because this is their biggest character that they have no direction with right now. And people want to have direction with Superman, and we're just not getting it. And I'm sick of it. I'm over them doing this. There's no reason at all that they should not be. We're getting an Agatha Harkness television show from Marvel, and we don't have a Superman sequel. We don't have any direction for the character. Marvel is entering phase 5. Phase 5. 30-something movies. There's no news on a Superman film or what direction the DC universe is even going right now. That's the problem. That is the problem that is going on with the entirety of DC and the fandom. Warner Brothers needs to understand that the fandom will be on your side. The fandom will absolutely get on your side if we know and see where things are going. This holding everything close to the chest or not having a direction is going to be the death of that universe. I am serious. I'm done. I am done with the hoping and speculating that Henry Cavill will be back, or that the Snyderverse will be restored, that these films that are coming out are going to be good. Yes, I'm excited for Shazam. Believe it or not, I'm actually really excited for Shazam: Fury of Gods. But I don't care about anything else right now. They need to reboot. They need to just stop. Look, I'm a huge Michael Keaton fan. Have been my entire life. He grew up in my hometown. He was royalty in my hometown. The fact that they're bringing him back is cool and all, but it should be a one and done type of thing. It should be similar to what they did with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in No Way Home. You bring him back, fans are excited. It's cool to see him. Maybe if you continue to explore the multiverse down the line, he pops up here and there, but that should be it. He should not be the main continuity Batman or Bruce Wayne. They need to scrap everything. Scrap everything, start fresh. Recast every single character. Every single one needs recast. There's no point in keeping fans speculating and hoping and guessing where things are going. Because enough is enough. Enough is enough. And I know there's many of you out there who are going to disagree with me. I get that. I know there's people excited about Blue Beetle. I'm excited about Blue Beetle. People excited about Batgirl, Shazam, Black Adam. Those things are cool. But you know what would make them a lot better? If there was an understanding of where this is all leading. You take a look at Marvel and what Marvel has done. And you know that's the thing. You can't blame, or not blame, but you can't fault fans to get a little aggravated with what DC is doing when you see exactly what Marvel is doing. It's insane. Let's not pretend like this is new. You know, I mean, Marvel is just moving right along. And it's been incredible to see what they're doing. So obviously, the next big film in Marvel is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. And the trailer wasn't overly great. I enjoyed it to a point, but they're moving right ahead with the multiverse saga. This is their second saga, and DC can't even get one. They can't even get one. I don't know. Not only that, but we have two, not one, but two Avenger films in 2025. First one, May 2nd, 2025, Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. And then November 7th, 2025, Avengers: Secret Wars. Now, here's the thing. I do fully expect that these films, their release dates are going to change. It's going to be hard to believe that they're going to have two Avenger films in 1 year. It's possible, though. It's not unheard of for big franchises to have sequels that come out within months of each other. It's happened in the past. I think Matrix was one of them that did that. But here's the thing. They've earned this. So if that does happen, they've earned this right to release these big team-up films 2 in 1 year. I know just a couple weeks ago, I was complaining. I was saying, look, I think that Marvel is doing too much, too fast at this point, and I still agree to that. But my biggest issue with it has been the quality. The quality hasn't lived up to what we've all come to expect with Marvel. So the question is right now, all of these things that they're giving us, all of the things that they're announcing, because it's not just that. We got Fantastic Four, the Thunderbolts, Daredevil Born Again. I'm telling you, we fucking won with this. 18 episodes starring Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio. Spring of 20. That's the only thing that sucks. We're a little less than 2 years away from that. I wish it was tomorrow, honestly. She-Hulk. We got a trailer of that, which I thought looked phenomenal. Captain America: New World Order. Agatha, Coven of Chaos. And I don't know if I liked it. I liked House of Harkness better, but Coven of Chaos, I think that's kind of what, House of Harkness was going to be, a House of Chaos, and I think they decided to change it to Coven because it sounds a little more witchy, and that's fine. Ironheart Blade, we finally have a release date, November 3rd, 2023. We're looking at a year and 3 months from now. Loki Season 2. Echo. Guardians of Galaxy Volume 3. This is what they're showing. And if the quality can be fixed, I am sold. I am all for it. I'm excited about She-Hulk. I know it's just a couple weeks away. I can't wait. But I'm really excited about She-Hulk. That new trailer, I think, was wonderful. And the fact that there's that moment in the trailer where she kind of breaks the fourth wall a little bit. I hope we get a lot of that fourth wall breaking because that's what she does in the comics. And I would love to see that. And I think it would be great to have her start that fourth wall breaking. So that way when Deadpool comes into the MCU, it fits. You're already expecting, and you already know that you can get that in the MCU. I'm looking forward to this. It is incredible what we're getting. But what did I speculate on this past week? What did Ken and I talk about in our live show? Well, this is what we thought. We were going to get a Black Panther trailer. We did. A She-Hulk final trailer. We did. Loki Season 2 tease. We didn't get that. I kind of thought we would get something, but that's probably going to come, say, D23 in September. Same with Ant-Man and the Wasp tease. I think we're going to get that in September. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, we didn't get a tease, but we got some more information on it. So we weren't very far off of what we were saying here. We weren't. And I think that's the thing. I think Marvel, they're playing everything perfectly. There's no reason for us to be mad at Marvel for even this poor quality of stuff that we've got, and everything has been great. And I said, can they burn out? Can they fail? And I still think it's possible if they don't get their act together and fix the quality of these projects they're doing. But come on, who is not excited about this? The multiverse saga, it's got a name. Phase 4 is coming to an end. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever is the final film in Phase 4. Phase 5 then begins. And just look at all this that we're getting. And it's not even just that. There's so much more that we're getting. Let me see if I can... Secret Invasion. Jeez. There's just so much that they're talking about for Marvel. It's incredible. Like, I just don't get why people aren't more excited. I mean, are you excited? That's kind of the thing. Are you excited? I'd like to know if you're excited about what Marvel has revealed. Not only that, but I want to know, are you excited about what DC has revealed? The lack thereof of what they've revealed. Because, honestly, I don't know how you could be excited about that. There's nothing. There just really is nothing. It's maddening to me. It's maddening. Let me see if I can find this, because this just yeah, there we go. So this is from Cultured Crave. I found this on the internet. This is a really good look. I mean, after Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, the next part, the beginning of Phase 5 is Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Then you get Secret Invasion, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Echo, Loki, The Marvels, Blade, Ironheart, Agatha, Coven of Chaos, Daredevil, Born Again, Captain America, New World Order, and the Thunderbolts. So let's get rid of 2022. That's 2 years right there. In the next 2 years after that, We're getting another 12 projects, and it looks like that's what they're going to be shooting for. I think we're going to get some more releases within there that they haven't announced yet, because we didn't see anything about Armor Wars, and we know that's coming up. There's a lot of speculation what's going on with X-Men. I think X-Men is going to be fit in there somewhere as well. Personally, I think, because you see summer of 2023 for Loki, July 28th the Marvels, and then you get November, and then it says fall, Ironheart, winter. You have no movie after November all the way to spring of 2024. That's hard for me to believe. I think somewhere between December, January, February, March is where X-Men is going to fall, or Mutants, or whatever they call it. I think that's where that's going to fall. They haven't put it on here, but I think that's what's going to happen. I think Armor Wars is probably going to be sometime in 2023. I will say probably fall of 2023 Armor Wars. If you take a look at this, because movie, show, movie, show, movie. There's no show in that fall area except for Ironheart, and I think late summer, early fall, and then you got spring, you got early summer, late summer, that kind of thing. I think they're going to kind of shoot for. I really think that they're going to be going for every season. You're going to get 2 shows, essentially the beginning and end of each season. So beginning of winter, end of winter, beginning of spring, end of spring. You're going to have 2 different shows running, and each quarter you're going to get a movie. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's their plan at Marvel. And we're going to get more for Phase 5 slate. And then we know Phase 6, because they gave us the entire slate of Phase 5. So we know when it starts and when it ends, at least. It starts in February 2023 and ends July 2024. But then we were given this. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know why people just don't get more excited. So then we get this, and I don't know if you can see it, but starting in November of 2024 is the beginning of Phase 6. And we see Fantastic Four. But then, while there's a whole bunch of other dates, and honestly, there's these dates: fall, winter, what is that? Spring, May, summer, November. There's a bunch of things that are left blank here for Phase 6. And I think we're going to get those announced at D23, along with X-Men stuff, along with casting directors for, say, Fantastic Four, and just a more fleshed out schedule for what they're doing at Marvel. But I want to know, throw in the comments what you think about all this. Throw in the comments. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what happens with Marvel. I was a little bummed out the past couple years, really. I mean, I loved Shang-Chi, I liked Eternals, but Doctor Strange didn't live up to the hype for me. Thor: Love and Thunder is quite possibly the worst that Marvel has ever had to offer. But then you see this all looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But let me know in the comments what you think. I really truly want to know what you think. Are we getting some of the coolest and best content that we've ever gotten? I was talking to a friend of mine, CJ. He's been on the show before. I was talking to him a little bit ago, and he's like worried that he's legitimately worried about Avenger films without the main cast. I'm like, why? That's 2 years away. Not only that, but they're 3 years away. But not only that, you have to realize they're going to be building up these new characters. So the old Avengers that we had, their time is come and gone. It's time to get excited about these new characters and see what they bring. My whole thing is the Avengers moniker. We didn't think, Kevin Feige said we weren't going to have any more Avenger films. But here we are. We're getting 2 Avengers movies. So how are they going to bring the Avengers moniker, the name, the team back into the fold in the MCU? How's that all going to come together? I'm excited to see how that plays out. I've heard some things about Black Panther, how Riri Williams may be in it. Obviously, we got Namor, who's a mutant. which will be our third introduction to a mutant within the MCU. If that's true, if that plays out how it should. Mutants are here. Are we going to have mutants part of the Avengers? And did you see that She-Hulk trailer? The She-Hulk trailer was crazy. Like, they legitimately did different things. Like, they had these characters like shifting and changing, and I don't know. I think they're going all in with this here. But let's do this. Let's do this. Whoops. That is not working. Interesting. Weird. Trying to pull up the trailers. I want to watch a trailer, but it's not letting me do it. Uh-oh. There we go. This is annoying. Uh-oh. Oh, I tell you. All right, let's try one more time because I really want to watch this trailer with everyone here. Let's see how this goes. We got a little ad here. Oh, hi, hello. I don't know. Why do you? All right, I don't know. Jeez. I did it again. Let's try this one more time. How about that? Try one more time, and we'll go from there. I gotta say, the CGI isn't better than it was. I mean, it is slightly better, but it's not a lot better. Still, that's an uncanny valley, I think, is what it is, because she should look more human than not, but it's still weird looking. Even Hulk doesn't look great. I think it's just because it's the television budget here. I wonder how much of the Hulk is actually going to be in it. Is he going to be in early? Are we going to learn how she gets the powers to be She-Hulk? See, the fourth wall breaking is great. I love it. Like, who are these people? Like, look. Is this the normalizing of the superhero within the MCU like world? So like that's kind of what I'm getting from this. This is going to be what's normalizing all of it. Because that is a big problem. When you think about it, that's a big problem. Again, the fourth wall breaking. Wong's in everything now. I'm okay with that. Give me as much Wong as possible. I'm good with it. Absolutely. See, that it's not great looking there. I'm all for this show. I'm telling you. there's really nothing about this show besides the CGI not looking great. I'm just looking forward to it. I think it looks great. I'm completely for this show. Oh yeah, I forgot to show this part. I can't believe I turned it off. I mean, I freaked out when they showed Daredevil. I was like, "What? What?" But I think we all expected that he would show up in that. I mean, it just makes sense. All right. Now this is I really don't understand what this is going to be. I think we are going to get. I think we're going to get Black Panther or Chadwick's version of Black Panther in CGI. Not him physically, but like the Panther, like with the mask on, and I think we'll see him die in some form or fashion. This is like crazy to see some of this. You know, I mean, obviously they're really getting into the water aspect, and I don't know. What do you think? You think it's going to look better than it does in Aquaman? This is definitely a teaser, which I'm kind of shocked that they just gave us a tease. I thought we would get like an official trailer. We're so close. I don't know yet. I really enjoyed the first Black Panther, so I'll probably really enjoy this. But who's Black Panther there? Wakanda forever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Again, it's not that I'm not looking forward to it. It just doesn't. I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. I'm not overly excited for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I'm gonna see it. I do want to see it. I'm just not. She-Hulk. I'm more excited about She-Hulk. I just think that looks so much more fun. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe Black Panther just doesn't look like it's going to be fun. It looks like it's going to be depressing a little bit. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, those are the trailers we got from Marvel, and I thought they delivered. I thought they did a really good job and delivered really well. But we're gonna watch the two that we got from DC now. So let's get to that. All right. This trailer is definitely better than the first one we got for Black Adam. But again, it's giving us more of the story. It's not a tease. This is an actual trailer. I think I'm looking forward more than anything is seeing Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It just, there's nothing overly exciting about it, if that makes sense. I don't know. Let's see the last one. And here we go. I don't really understand what's going on there. People freaking out that they're showing clips from Zack Snyder's stuff. But I think it's all a ploy, really. And they get the comedy. I think the comedy is really good in the Shazam film, and I think it's going to continue here. And seeing the Wizard is great. More of him. He's a very, very integral part of the lore. See, this comedy stuff is great, especially the Fast and Furious thing, especially because Helen Mirren's in that franchise as well. This one definitely looks bigger than the first one did, and that's not to say that the other one was like small, but it had a lower budget, and it looks like they gave them a bigger budget here, which I'm all for. Don't really understand the horse thing. We'll see, but there's a dragon. That's kind of cool. Who doesn't like dragons, right? Yeah, I mean, hey, they've DC's. I won't say DC. I think it's that they know what they're doing with Shazam because they're allowing the creative minds make Shazam. They're following what worked in the last one. They're allowing and continuing what worked. And that's it. That's the only the only thing DC got right now. But yeah, I think that calls it for today. SDCC was pretty great when it came to Marvel. Disappointing to say the least when it came to Warner Brothers and DC, specifically the DC part of Warner Brothers. They just don't know what to do with that stuff, and it's a shame. It is a damn shame. One last thing, Zack Snyder's going to be on Teen Titans Go, which is interesting. People are taking that as, oh, he's working with Warner Brothers again. I think this is just a one-off type of thing. I think the makers, the writers, and everybody at Teen Titans Go can get who they want to guest star. It's not anything like, oh, because Zach is doing that, he's in good graces with Warner Brothers at this time. Now, I think there's still things and some pretty bad blood that's going on there, unfortunately. But yeah, who knows? I mean, all I know is I'm excited for She-Hulk. I'm excited now. I think I'm more excited now to see what Marvel brings to D23 in September than anything else, because I think we're going to get some big announcements and news there. And while it may be like 2 or 3 different titles and projects that we weren't aware of, I think the big news is going to be casting and directors and things like that at D23. So I'm definitely excited. I hope you all are too. But let me know in the comments, what was it that you were most excited about with Comic-Con this year? I mean, when it comes to Marvel and DC, what are the things that you are most excited about? I didn't even touch the animation side of Marvel. X-Men 97 and Spider-Man Freshman Year and What If, and there's a bunch of other stuff that they did. I didn't even touch on any of that, and we may get into that later this week on our live show. I got to figure out what day I'm doing that, because I have some family stuff coming up this week. But with all that said, I will leave you all. You have a good day and everything, I guess. Yeah. So let us know in the comments what you thought about everything at Comic Con. With all that said, everyone, I will talk at all of you later.